Hey guys, what's up? Toboloco here. Welcome back to our 2006 FIFA World Cup qualification run with Guatemala. Today we're in part 2 and this is our group. As you guys know from the Concacaf region, it goes from the sort of preliminary kind of groups, I guess, into this one. So yeah, we got Trinidad and Tobago, United States, Guatemala, St. Kitts and Nevis, Mexico and Costa Rica all in the same group. Now I'm really hoping that we obviously can go through, but I'm also hoping that St. Kitts and Nevis come through with us as well. This game's very random with some of the results sometimes. As you can see on the side there, Liechtenstein on one of the groups has got 8 points. So it's not out of the realms of possibility. I think it just makes it up as it goes along. So I'm hoping that it gives St. Kitts and Nevis a good chance to go through. And speaking of St. Kitts and Nevis, they are our first match of this video. And remember in the last part, I don't want to spoil it too much, but they actually beat us in the last part. So let's try and get some kind of revenge for that. Here we go then, away from home against St. Kitts and Nevis. Hopefully we can beat them this time round. I don't want another shock result against them. But if they do it again, then like I said, fair play to them. Crossed in. No header there, but taken away. And oh, it's gone in. It just went straight in, and it's Thompson with the goal. And that is 1-0 to Guatemala early on in the game. I'm fairly sure it took a deflection when it went towards net. Yeah, the goalkeeper pushed it in his own net. Wow. And seeing that World Cup ball there as it goes into the net, that gives me fond memories of when I was at school playing football. You know, on our breaks and stuff. We used to play with those sort of footballs. The 2006 World Cup ball, because you know in 2006 I was still in high school, believe it or not, and wow, let's just say I'm very old now. That's a good ball, and oh, that was a really bad shot. Look at that. Like, what kind of miss is that? St. Kitts and Nevis going on for on goal, kinda. Are they actually going to do something here? They seem like they have some intent. Come on, do something if you're going to do anything against me. Again, the AI on this game, not the best. I'll let it off though, it is 2006. Half time now, it is 1-0 to Guatemala. Here we go, Romero. Into the middle. Oh, saved by the keeper. The conventional sweat did not work there. Good ball. Oh, how did he miss that? That was terrible by me. I should have just absolutely thumped it into the back of the net. Trinidad and Tobago are beating Mexico by 3-0. Alright, cool. Oh, given away by the... Oh, that's got to be a straight red. 100%. Why is he showing it to the Guatemala player? Unless he died, but no, it's showing the St. Kitts and Nevis player at the bottom. But yeah, that was really weird. I think the game's kind of like glitched out a little bit, you know. I think it's just old and it can't really do anything. I love these cutscenes though with the referee in that. Like, I've seen one cutscene where like the referee will be surrounded by players and he literally just pushes the players away. It's like, wow. Right, free kick. I don't really know how to take free kicks on this game, but I will give it a go. Will this go in? No, that was terrible. But it will end the game, and it will only be a 1-0. I don't care if anybody thinks that's bad or whatever. That's still 3 points on the board against a very, very tiny but tough St. Kitts and Nevis side. I will take it. Well done, Guatemala. Next match is Guatemala versus Costa Rica. So I don't think I've played Costa Rica too many times on 2006. So I can't really comment and say if they have some of the pieces that they do on 2010 or 2014. I imagine so in some respects. There's a good ball. Ruiz. Oh, tackled by the keeper. And that was literally the first chance of the game. I didn't expect the keeper to come out like that. Literally nothing happened in that half. Literally nothing. It's 0-0. That was a decent ball. Come on. Anybody in the box to get this one. Header. Oh, good save there by the Costa Rica keeper. And it still remains 0-0. This header was not really that powerful. Crossed in. Another header over the bar. Come on, get those headers on target. I think this has 0-0 written all over it. Costa Rica are just content with just messing around in midfield with the ball. They just don't want to play any kind of attacking football. Well, no football was played today. Literally, no football was played. No matter what I did to try and go through, Costa Rica are like, nope, we ain't going to let you. The 2 chances I had weren't good enough. And Costa Rica didn't do anything on goal. So it was the dullest game I've ever played. Next up, we have the United States, this time at home. But for some reason, they've hung a load of European flags up for this one. Okay, fair enough. It must be Celebrate Europe Day or something. This USA team, pretty decent. I think they will probably beat me. Landon Donovan might probably net a couple in this game if I'm not careful. I'm fairly sure on the American version of this game, I think, was it Donovan or Dempsey was on the cover of this game? I think. I'm not too sure. As you can see there, though, the scoreboard has changed to a very sort of USA style one. Cross that in, no header. Oh, hang on. Oh, just tackled by the keeper as I went there, but it actually didn't go out for a corner. Tackled by United States. Of course, they are one of the best teams in the group. We ain't going to score against them super quick, are we? That was a good save there by Keller in goal. What is going on? That was so weird. Okay, it's another corner. It's crossed in. Header. Oh, off the bar. Come on. That should have gone straight in. Again, just in front of goal. Guatemala just cannot seem to finish their chances. Or should I say myself. Of course, I'm not very good at 2006. But people said, like, hey, can you play more 2006? I'm like, well, if you want it. Oh, it's okay. It's 0-0 at half time. Crossed in. Header. Oh, good save again. That was actually on target that time, but fantastic save. Another corner to Guatemala. Crossed in. And what the hell happened there? It just came off the USA player and hit the post. It's so easy to defend on this game. It really is. Oh, hang on. Go on. Yes! Come on, a 90th minute winner for Ruiz. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was a hell of a mistake by the United States. And we punished them there. And that is a very important goal for Guatemala. 1-0 in the 90th minute. That has to be 100% game over. I thought I was going to bottle this chance. I thought I was going to completely screw it up. There we go. It just instantly ended. And that's 1-0 to Guatemala. Another 1-0. But in this situation, I don't care. Against United States, they are way better than us. Our next match is at home against Trinidad and Tobago. So Trinidad and Tobago in this group, I'm fairly sure they've been winning most of their matches, so got to be a bit careful about them. Remember, they did qualify in 2006, so I'm fairly sure they had a pretty decent team back then. White York crosses it in, it's headed, good save, it comes off the post as well. Oh, just brought down by Trinidad and Tobago. What's that going to be? It might be just a yellow, I think. Yeah, just a yellow for Trinidad and Tobago. Good ball. Pezzarossi. Boom, it's in. And it's 1-0. Thanks to Pezzarossi. Or Pezzarossi, however you say it. You know, you can correct me if you want. It's half time. Only a 1-0 again. You know, if I had to 1-0 my way to the World Cup again in another series, then so be it. You know, I already admit that I'm very, very bad at this game compared to the other ones. What is this dude doing? Crossed in. Header. Oh. Whew. I was wondering what, like, the winger was doing, and then he just randomly crosses it in, and then he almost scores. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, really? We were just chasing that all the time, and Dwight York has scored in the 85th minute to make it 1-1. And it was a nice pass into the box and a decent finish as well. Oh my goodness, that went all the way through. Could this be a chance? Yes! It is another 90th minute winner! Pezzarossi! He scored, and that's 2-1. That through ball went all the way through. The tackle was missed. And I was able to just about align myself and score. I thought I was actually going to miss that because The way he hit it was a little bit strange, but it still went in. 2-1. What a thrilling game this was in the end. I thought it was only going to be a boring 1-0, but it actually ended up to be quite a decent game. 2-1. And finally in the match, we score more than one goal. I'm so bad at this game, but I'm glad that that match was really quite entertaining for the last minute dramatics. And we move on to the next game, which I believe is against Mexico. Here we go then, we're almost at the halfway point with this match. It's against Mexico. Can we get a good result here against Mexico? If we do, then we might go a little bit more clear at the top of the table. Somehow we are top, and it's because of these last minute heroics we had against the United States and Trinidad and Tobago. If we actually drop those games, then we'd probably be around about third or something, which is still good, but you know, being first is better than being third. Mexico passing it around so much. Like in the last 33 minutes in game time, they've just had possession and we haven't done anything with it, and then we keep accidentally giving it away. It's a good ball. Oh, saved, and we didn't react in time for the rebound. Again, goalless at the half, but there's still time to get a goal here. We're away from home, so you know that might play a part in it, but again, like, the AI don't really want to attack that much. And I'm telling you, this is on the hardest difficulty this game has to offer. So I don't really understand why the AI is just so bad on this game. Good ball. That better not be offside. Come on. Yes, there we go. The goalkeeper is just standing still, and it's that man again, Rossi, who has scored. And again, one of these types of goals. You're going to see it all the time, and I don't care. And that's fantastic. Although Mexico did have half a chance there, and that was the first time that they've actually attacked my net, if you can believe that. If this was on 2014 or 2010, I guarantee you I would have conceded like maybe 2 or 3 goals to Mexico in a qualifying campaign like this. But because it's 2006, I just don't know why it's not that good with the AI. Like, sometimes the AI will press you, and then other times, like this match, it will do nothing. So let's take a look at the group table then. At the halfway point, Guatemala are sat top of the table with 4 wins, 1 draw and 0 losses. But the goal difference is quite small. It's only a 5-1, but we are 5 points clear of the United States, who are sat in second place. Trinidad and Tobago are just behind them in third place with 7 points. Costa Rica with 6 in fourth place, and then you got Mexico in 5th place. And you've got St. Kitts and Nevis at the bottom of the group with 3 points. But if they get a win, they can propel themselves up there with the rest of them. It's very, very close, apart from myself. So I pulled away a little bit, but the other guys are still fighting and trying to get in there. So that's kind of cool. But we'll see how the second half goes. Here we go then. Round 2 of these matches. And hopefully we can get more goals here against St. Kitts and Nevis for this one. I don't really want to end their qualifying campaign, but at the same time, you know, this is a given and we should be winning this. So come on, let's go. Decent ball there, and all saved, and it's gone wide. That was a good save. This St. Kitts and Nevis keeper, every time we come against him, he's been fairly good. But I think that's due to my poor finishing. That's a good ball, and saved by the keeper. That's a good ball, and okay. At least St. Kitts and Nevis are kind of attacking me a little bit. May not be good attacks, but they are trying. But again, it's another situation where we just can't seem to score. And oh, that's a blatant dive. Honestly, he made the tackle and then my player tripped over it. And that's a red card for Leader. He has been sent off here, and that is probably, well, it looked like a dive to me. I know he got caught, but come on, I mean, he already made the challenge. That's really harsh. Half time, and it's still 0-0. Can't say that it's been a very entertaining game apart from the red card. It should be a straight through ball. Yep, thank you. Here comes Rossi. Come on. Yes, he scores, and that is 1-0. Come on, we seem to be scoring more of those one-on-ones now. I used to be able to just shoot and the goalkeeper save it all the time, but this time it actually feels like it's going in. Kiss and Neves have managed to hold me to a 1-0 here, which is quite impressive really, but yeah, I mean, I'm just going to admit I'm not very good at attacking on this game, and most of the time the AI will just do this. It will just knock the ball around without any kind of like purpose or anything like that, and that's it. A 1-0. I mean, I'll take it, but it's kind of a poor result really. But again, Guatemala get another 1-0. What can I say? What can I say? I'm not very good at attacking on this game. Next up, we have Costa Rica. This time we are at their ground, and let's see what we can do against them. Last time out, we had a really boring draw against them. Let's try and change that with another 1-0 victory. You know it's going to be a 1-0. You know. Well, Costa Rica have not let a thing go past them. Not even like anything. They are absolutely rock solid and are just messing around with the ball, just like they did against us when they played us at home. Still can't get the ball off of them. Are they going to cross it? Crossed in. Header. Oh, off the post. They did that to... Oh, again, goalkeeper saves it. But they did all that just to hit the post. That was very intricate play from Costa Rica. Half time, it's 0-0. That's the only highlight of the match so far. Here we go. This could be a chance. Yes! Finally, we've broken the deadlock. And in the 82nd minute, we have scored. Costa Rica, you just don't know. Costa Rica were just doing nothing on the ball. Yes, they hit the post in the first half, but the whole second half, they were doing nothing. What's the goalkeeper doing there? He was just like standing still, like blankly looking into space, and then made the reaction. And that's going to be it, a 1-0. And I think from the celebrations as well, I think we've qualified. I'm fairly sure we have, because we've been unbeaten in this group. We literally have, like, I don't know, like 6 wins and 1 draw. So checking out the group for the last 3 matches, and Guatemala are sitting pretty at the top of the table with 19 points. 19 points, that's pretty good, unbeaten in this one. United States have 10 points, Trinidad and Tobago have 9, and they are both in the automatics. Costa Rica are in the playoffs at the moment, assuming there is a playoff on this game. I don't know. It's very watered down, this World Cup qualification process in this game. But they're sat in 4th place. Mexico are just a point behind them in 5th. St. Kitts and Nevis still at the bottom, but within a win of getting into that playoff spot. It's all to play for all the way down there, but Guatemala are so clear right now. Here we go then, a showdown between Guatemala and the United States again. Last time we beat them was a dramatic late winner, so can we do that again? Now that we're so far at the top with Guatemala, it's kind of like, just give me my group stage now. I want to just go to the World Cup. It's a shame that these older games don't have any kind of simulation. That was a really good ball, and that's a goal. I don't know why the keeper didn't come out to get it, but it's 1-0. Pesarossi again, and Guatemala are storming to this World Cup here. So it's half time and we are leading by 1-0 over the United States. What's the betting? It will stay 1-0, probably very, very high. Here we go. Pesarossi versus Oniero. Who's going to win? Okay, the goalkeeper won, but then it's a tap in, and Pesarossi scores the second goal, and it's 2-0 against the United States. Guatemala have pretty much 100% secured their qualification into 2006. Free kick on the edge of the box. Can we actually try and score this one this time? Let's put half bar power. Okay, again, it doesn't really matter how much power you put in. They feel so weak, I guess. But this will be a great result for Guatemala. There we go. And that is 100% qualification confirmed, because United States were second. So there's no one now that can top us, like take us off the top of this table. None. Fantastic qualifying campaign for Guatemala. This match doesn't matter, but we are away from home against Trinidad and Tobago. They are, I think they're third in the group, so we could spoil their campaign a little bit. I mean, when we talk about Guatemala being clear at the top of the table, I really mean it. We are, I think, 12 points clear with 2 games to play. I don't think I've ever seen a team that clear at the top of the table before like that. Ruiz. And that's 1-0. That is 1-0. Ruiz with the goal. And we're leading away from home against Trinidad and Tobago. Here comes Stern John. I can't catch him and he's just too powerful. That was a decent attempt though. Finally the AI has actually woken up and gone, yeah, actually I'll attack you now when you've already qualified. Over the top. And okay. Well, that was another attempt, but I think it's just going to end another 1-0. So, yeah, lots of 1-0s in this campaign. And that's going to be it. A 1-0. What can I say? Just another sort of standard result. Another 1-0. That's what this game is. And that's what my players like. I'm not brilliant. But hey, you know, we're getting the job done. One more game to go then in this qualifying region. And it's against Mexico, who have only got 7 points in this whole entire campaign. And if we beat them here, then they will be not, well, they won't be going to the World Cup. Let's just say that. They will not be going, which is quite, I don't know, it's quite bad. Romero out on the wing, crossed in. And what happened there? That literally went in. Did you not see that? Oh my goodness. Guys, I don't think I've ever seen this in my history of playing World Cup games or whatever. That went in. That literally went in. Like, you can see that went in the net. In the back of the net. There's no disputing that went in, right? And the game's like, you know what, Toboloco? You can have a corner for that. What? That is so stupid. Luckily, I've already qualified because, you know, imagine if I needed that goal to qualify and then I didn't get that goal and then I lost the game or drew the game and got knocked out. That would have been the biggest load of BS ever. Here we go, Pedro Rossi, he's in on net. Can he end Mexico's campaign? And that is 1-0. And it's that man again. We are on the verge of ending Mexico's qualification hopes. We could have been 2-0 up if that goal at the start actually stood. And it should have stood. The game must have just glitched out and thought it was a corner or something. But like I said, I've never ever seen that ever. Even when playing this game, oh, okay, well, they just equalised. Borghetti has just scored. And that is 1-1. That was a nice header, to be fair. Crossed in by Guatemala. Header. Oh, that should have gone in. It went off the post, off the keeper and out. And that's going to be it. We drew against Mexico 1-1 and our qualifying campaign ends with successful qualification to 2006. Very happy about that. I want to see though where we are ranked in the world. I want to see. We are 44th in the world, as you can see at the bottom right hand page. 44th in the world, up from 62 in the world. That's pretty good. So these are your groups for 2006, and we have France, Portugal and Colombia in the same group. That is a very, I'd say that's a group of death. I would say that is a group of death if I've ever seen it. You know, teams like Trinidad and Tobago, okay, Trinidad didn't get a good group, to be fair. Costa Rica, not a good group either for them. So all the CONCACAF teams, apart from the United States, really got it tough in this one. Like, USA got a really decent group there. But other than that, other CONCACAF nations did not get any decent groups. From the looks of things as well, I can see that there's no like real surprise qualifications unless you count North Korea, I guess. But yeah, that's a bit of a stretch, I'd say. But other than that, it's pretty standard, I'd say. Anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it there and we'll play the actual World Cup in the third part of this series. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this qualification with Guatemala. If you did, then give it a like and subscribe. Keep it loco as always, and I'll see you again for the next video.